Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and today on El Rabbit's Tactical Survival, welcome back, folks. This is El Rabbit from El Rabbit's Tactical Survival, and today we're bringing to you this Trangia stove. On the website, it's aloaks.com. Anyways, when you get it out, it comes in, it ships in a really nice stuff sack that I really like, and this is going to be our 100 subscriber giveaway. And I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank all our old subscribers, our new subscribers. This is our 100 subscriber giveaway, like I said. And this is one of the prizes. This is a pretty nice little Trangia. Comes in a really nice stuff sack. Let me kind of push it out because the stuff sack, here's the stove. And I forgot to place the wrapper. I did open it earlier. Forgot to place the wrapper on the actual alcohol part of the stove, or the container. And here's the pot stand. And that's what it looks like when you put it together. Really nice right there. What I was going to say about this stuff sack, just back that up for a second. The stuff sack's really nice. It's made out of this material, and it has a nice base on it. It has this ring, like a plastic ring or something, that holds its shape really well. So I really like that. It's a really nice stuff sack. You can always repurpose that for something else, if you decide to. But this is going to be our first place, or the first prize that I'm showing, and this is brand spanking new. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. There's what they call the smother, and then here's your stove. Comes with a lid. That's what it looks like there and there. So that is going to be your first prize, whoever wins that, or the contest. That's what that is. That's the first place. And it's a really nice size pod stand that if you have for instance, the Stanley Adventure pot set, it stands on there or sits on there really well, but I'm not sure about the Stanley Adventure Cup kit. I don't know, once you open it, maybe you can set it on there while it's while the lid's off, but it doesn't fit on there. So El Rabbit in his quick thinking, I'm a welder by trade. So what does El Rabbit do? He runs out to the shop and cuts a little grating. For example, like your barbecue. Sets it up there. Now you can put any cup you want on there. So we fancied it up just a bit. Now you can put that on there, but I'm not sure if you can set that on there without a lid. Once the lid's off and burning, maybe you can set it on there, because the jets are screwed on the outside of that little lip. And these are just for a demonstration, folks. That the Stanleys are my personals. I'm keeping those. But next prize, because it's an alcohol stove, I said, what else can go with it? Well, this can. You might ask yourself, what is that? I don't know. It weighs about I think 6 ounces, or 0.3 ounces, something like that. It's not very heavy, it's real light. And this, folks, is a windscreen. It's a 5 3/4 inch, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't have a tape measure, but it's a little over 5 inches, and it's an 8-panel windscreen for those windy days. And you can set that. Basically, you can set it up like that, and it's got these really nice little push handles right here. Not sure if you can see them, but I'll turn them over. And actually, you can pull one of those rods out and integrate them together, so where they make a solid ring, just like that. So now it's all together. It's got those little legs, so there's a little bit of airflow from ventilation down there from the bottom. And these two little rods, you can actually shove them into the ground to help you stabilize it. Pretty nice little windscreen. We're throwing that in. And that little windscreen will probably come in really handy whenever you use this or open this. I don't want to show off my address on the other side. See? Anyways, and you might be asking yourself, well, what is that? Well, I'm not going to open that because I have one already, and y'all have seen it on my channel. I've used it several times. And that would be this. And you might be asking yourself still, what the hell is that? Well, this is what that is. It's an empty container. Nothing in it. No, actually it's a foldable mini camp stove. I can't remember the BTUs. I'll look it up and put it in annotations down below. And it sits on top of your little butane or propane tank like that. And if this is too small, like for instance if you're using it on a cup, that's perfect size. But if you're using it on that bigger Stanley, all you gotta do is fold these out. Just like this, folks. And that's the third price you're gonna get. And that thing works good. 2 cups of water in about 2 minutes. Yeah, about 2 minutes, or about 1.5 minutes per cup. 3 minutes for two cups, I believe. And so far, that's it. I have to video a little bit, another section, and come back to you with the rules and everything. Appreciate y'all stopping by and checking us out. See you here in a minute. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is El Rabbit from El Rabbit's Tactical and Survival, and I just wanted to conclude the final segment for our giveaway that we're having. And these are just going to be basic rules, you know, pretty much, and the requirements in order to enter and you know, be eligible to win this contest. And a couple other things I'm going to throw in to the pot. Of course, you know, the rules are pretty basic. You know, you have to be a subscriber, share and like this video. All you have to do is say, I want in, for you to be able to enter the contest, as long as you're a subscriber, you know, like and share this video. And you know, we will go through the subscriber list and make sure that everybody's subscribed. After that, if you want to shout our channel out or do a video response, that would be great. You know, let your subscribers or whoever in the video, you know, encourage them to come see what we're doing and what we're all about here at El Rabbit's Tactical and Survival. but I wanted to get this contest done, and we're going to do the 100 subscriber giveaway, but I checked and I think we're 149 or somewhere in that area. So we're just going to go ahead and call it the 150 subscriber giveaway. I was thinking about a couple other prizes that I wanted to throw in, but I know since a lot of you guys are YouTubers and you do make your own content, I'm going to throw this in, and this is a 16-inch tripod. It's flat, and you can configure it, you know, where it folds in. Actually, it's got this nut right here. Oh, I got it on it pretty tight. It's got this, actually it's a bolt, not a nut. It screws the legs in. It comes in a pretty nice little stuff sack. So it folds down to that. You stick that in your stuff sack, and this is the you screw on your what would be your tripod, or the tripod itself, and actually it extends out to 16 inches, and then you know you can hold it there. And the beautiful thing about this tripod is that you can put if you're running a Canon, Nikon, or a DSLR camera, which in my case I have one. We also have a camcorder, and a lot of us use telephones, our telephones. Matter of fact, I'm taking a video on my phone as we speak. But this is not one prize, this is two prizes. This is a tripod, and the second prize is on here. And you can just unscrew this part here, and this part, it screws on right there. Oops, let me see. You can see it right there. It screws on to the top of this tripod. Oh, like I was saying, I'm sorry, my phone cut off. Like I was saying, you can see that little bolt hole right there. You can actually mount your DSLR onto this camera, onto this tripod, directly on top. But for those of you who use a phone, this will fit up to an iPhone 6s or a 6 Plus, or whatever that is. I have a Note 5, which is just as big as the 6s iPhone, or 6 Plus, whatever the hell the iPhone is, the big one. But it'll extend out. For instance, here you go. So and it's got some real good tension. You don't have to worry about dropping it. And my phone hasn't ever slipped out of this clamp, so it's a really good one. And once you mount this onto your tripod, if you look at this adjustment right here, it's like a nut. Once you do that, you have the freedom to move it and change directions and stuff, and then secure it tightly where you want it exactly. And that's one setup with the bottom bolt hole. You also have one on the top. And another thing about this tripod, once you have it screwed on, if you see right here on the base of the tripod, you can actually loosen it, and it bends over to like a 45-degree angle. You see that? It'll bend over right over your plate if you're doing a food pick or something like that. If you want a down shot and those legs or the feet, they actually stick out like that. So you're like this, and then you can basically do that, and it'll hold your DSLR, and that's very important in this situation. The reason I'm giving away a tripod is because a long time ago when I first started YouTubing, I won a contest, and I had never made a video before then. But because I won a contest, I made a response and an unboxing video and stuff like that. And if you're already a YouTuber and making this is just be some more for your arsenal, you know, something, a little upgrade for your arsenal. And if you're not a YouTuber, or you're not videoing or taking video yet, maybe this will encourage someone to do that. So that was our train of thought behind this prize. We could have did, you know, something else regarding to a knife or bushcrafting, or even sending some ammo, you know, or anything to do with, you know, a tactical bag or something. We could have picked anything. Sky's the limit but I'm thinking that this here is a pretty good prize for those, and it's real light. I mean, you're looking at probably a pound. I'm not going to take the time to put it on the scale, but I may put that on the scale and put it in the annotations later on. But I just want to conclude this giveaway, and we're going to run this contest till Friday of April the 22nd, which is about 2 weeks, and that'll be subject to change, because if anybody writes us a PM or something and asks for a little bit more time to be able to do a video response, well, we'll more than likely we can work with you, and we'll wait on you if you need to, especially if it's something to do with an illness or something you're not able to get it in time. We'll work with you. That's not going to be a problem. You know, like I said, just let your friends know about us. Let them, you know, try to encourage them to come check us out. And, you know, if they subscribe, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine. But just tell them about us. Tell them what, you know, let them know what we're up to here. We sure, like I said, the run time is going to be, the end of the contest will be Friday, April the 22nd. And as soon as it's done, we'll probably do the drawing. What I'm going to do is I'll probably get Tom, my son, to do the drawing for us. And what's very important is for you, the guys that are going to do the video response, I'm going to give y'all 3 entries plus the one which is a 4 entries, or a chance for four possibilities. But look in the annotations, look in the description below, and we'll definitely have all the info there for you for sure. And I'll leave links to these to the prizes, and y'all can go check them out for yourselves. For whoever's not doing the videoing, it's that easy. And some of you guys that don't have a tripod, or you're having to record and light a fire with one hand, that's tough. I know, I've been there and done that. I appreciate it. This is El Rabbit from El Rabbit's Tactical Survival, and we'll see y'all later. Thank you.